Hey friends, it's Aki Dearest, and I guess one thing I haven't really shown you guys is like my studio and anime room. My actual bedroom is upstairs, and I don't know if I'll show you guys that, but a lot of people wanted a tour of my studio, and I did it on the second channel, which is dead. So it's changed a lot since then. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it's like in the abode of Aki Dearest. So yeah, first thing that you notice is like the poster that's in my merch store, shameless self-promoting right here on Shark Robot, if you guys want a poster of your own. But yeah, this is my poster of my character made by Spooky Panda Girl. She's awesome. So we're just gonna go inside. So yeah, first thing that I'm going to show you guys is the back of my door. I have a cork board with all of the fan letters that I got from people like from all the conventions I went to this year. So if you ever gave me a letter, it's probably up here. And concept-wise, it's actually really nice because it's like, you know, you work really hard on YouTube the whole day, and sometimes things can get rough one day to the next, so the last thing I see before leaving the studio are these fan letters, and I didn't want to just tuck them away. And then up here, above the letters, you guys see like this fan art of myself and Joey, Misty, and then Noble and Lily, and it's super cute, and I'll put the artist's name like right here somewhere. This is also the other thing that I see before I leave the room. It's a cute little whooper. I can't remember who made it. So the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is just the wall that you see in a lot of my videos. Obviously wall scrolls, posters, figures, a lot of crap is on this side of the room, so I'm going to give you a tour of this part. So as far as manga goes, there's a lot more upstairs, so I know this doesn't seem like the biggest collection. And then growing up, a lot of this stuff was like usually read online or through like apps on my phone. Funny thing, I actually used to work in Barnes & Noble, yeah. And I used to just stock manga almost every day. So this is something I can show you guys that I placed on top of the manga. These are Dalco CDs, and I got them from Joey because like before we met at Anime Expo during the summer, I had messaged him and I was all like, "Bet, are there Dalco CDs that you can hook me up with?" And he bought them online, and one of them is a little bit cracked, but luckily it's just the casing, so you can always just replace that. If you guys don't know Dalco, she's the one that sang Me, Me, Me and Girl. Those are probably her like most famous ones. And I think what's really more fascinating is like she's the only singer I know that can make rap sound adorable. Like, leave it to Japan to make rap cute. So there's that. Something else I'm gonna show you guys is kind of like my mask collection. I have like a lot more than these. I don't know where they are, but I'll just like show you like some of my favorites that are hung up here. So this is like a Shimapon mask that I made. I like making like handmade stuff. I guess maybe my love for visual kei kind of, and like just any kind of style of kei with the whole obsession with face masks kind of just grew me to making my own at some point in my life. And I found this fabric and I was like, dude, I've never seen a Shima mask before. So yeah, you guys should totally do it. It's super easy. I have no idea when I'm ever gonna wear this, but it's just like a nice little project to do. The other one that I'm gonna show you guys that you guys have probably seen is the Ahegao mask, and I saw this online and I was like, I have to have this. I have like total aviator game going on right now. Do you see this? You guys have probably seen like a bunch of these in my skits. So I'm trying to dedicate like this part of the shelf to art books, and I'm just gonna show you just like the two that I have that are appropriate to show on camera. So I found this at Otaku-thon, and it's by an artist named Sugarmints, and she makes like these really like minimalistic watercolor scenery things. And as you guys can see, like I haven't written anything, but you know, it was super cheap and I really liked her art style. If you guys can recognize what anime that's from, it's Howl's Moving Castle. You got like Calcifer just falling down and having him being caught by Child Howl, and I thought it was like a really beautiful piece. This other art book that I got from Otaku-thon was from a girl named like Shilin Huang, but I saw this art book and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is some really, really high quality stuff. Like, can you guys see like the letterpress in this? She's got total letterpress game going on here. And yeah, this is her art book. She named it Tokata 2. She made 2 art books. I got the second one because this one spoke out to me a lot more. So if we open it, you just see like a bunch of just amazing digital art. One thing that I really appreciate, like attention to detail, yeah, is like this part kind of like unfolds. So you see like more of the artwork. And then like it turns into like, oop, this like little poster. So it's super awesome. And what better way for an artist to actually show like the progress of making like this piece on the other page. So this is super, super talented work, and I just really wanted to support her with this art book. So if you want to check out more of her stuff, this is like the information that she conveniently has on like the back of her art book. And what's this? Also, some figures. So, unveiling some of the figures I have here, this was given to me by a fan. I have like a Vocaloid, and then this one I got in the Philippines, Akibento, and then this one was given as a gift. Look, it's Jean from Bayonetta. I got this for Christmas like way before I did YouTube, and I never opened it. So moving on to some of the posters that I have here. I got this one at Miku Expo, which was a super awesome concert. And then we've got Boy and the Beast, which was an awesome movie by Mamoru Hosoda. Like, it's gorgeous, like check that out. I was like bombarding movie theaters like left and right here to see if they had any extra movie posters, and they weren't willing to give me any of them, or they just ran out and threw them all away. Why would you throw away posters of Boy and the Beast or anything by Mamoru Hosoda? So I guess just showing you more figures of mine. A lot of you may recognize some of the stuff from Samurai Buyer, and I have a very specific place for Assassin's Creed stuff. Like, I adore Assassin's Creed to death. The one thing I don't like about these shelves is that they have holes in them. It's not like a solid thing. I don't know why we got these shelves. It's really inconvenient for figures, even for manga or for DVDs, like they'll just slip through. Also, if we're gonna be talking about more artists, you guys should check this guy out. I have this little print from like way before I started YouTube, and I've still kept it in like mint condition. It's by an artist named Moki. And then these are just like a couple of hats that were given to me by the Creators Guild, so I modeled for them, and I'll put up some pictures that I actually did from a recent shoot when they came out here. And hopefully you guys will support them. They make like awesome otaku clothing. Funny enough, with Creators Guild, I've actually seen them way before I even started YouTube, and so as I've grown, I've seen their business grow, and so it's a little bit like kind of iconic. So whenever we catch up, I just always wanted to support their business because they are just crazy talented fashion designers, and you guys should totally check them out if you are looking for like some good quality otaku clothing. This one is particularly my favorite. So now we are on the other side of my studio, where the first thing that anyone's going to notice is like all of the fan art that I have been given at all of the conventions. We've also got my silver play button in the middle. So the thing about all this fan art was like, it was just tucked away in just like a big orange envelope, actually several big orange envelopes. And every time I was at the convention with Joey, we were trying to like pack all of this fan art and all the gifts. So like we were willing to just kind of give up some of our own personal stuff in order to fit all of this. And then after that I came back and it was all just tucked away, and I didn't want to do that. So the other day, if you guys saw like one of my Dear Akis that just happened recently, I actually just decided to hang him up, and it actually turned out pretty good. So we have this one that was actually made by like my best friend ever, and she's a tattoo artist and she's awesome. She goes by the Pink Mochi, and she made this watercolor of me, and it was stuck in her studio for like the longest time. And once in a blue moon, I finally actually go over to hang out with her, and she didn't want me to keep this. She wanted to redo it, and I was like, bro, it's not going to go anywhere if I don't take it now. It's just going to collect dust. So I insisted, and I kept it, and I think it's beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I think she did a pretty good job. Oh my god, and then like we have this one. This one's actually really funny. I just love the way that she drew me. I can't describe the artwork, but there's just something really cartoony about this one. And I love like the addition of the Lenny face on Tentacles-sama. Oh man, I remember this one. This is actually one of the funnier ones. It's made by a girl named Bakachan00, and you see like the Colossal Titan is YouTube, and then all of us are like down there. The last person I'm gonna showcase is a girl that goes by Inkling Customs. The reason I want to showcase this girl is actually because she made something really freaking cool that I think you guys will think is awesome. So she made these trading cards of myself and my friends. Like, check this out. She's got me, she's got Misty, she's got Joey, and then Misty's avatar, and then Noble, and then Lily, and then Joey's avatar. I really think that this is super creative. And then on the back she has like all her information, which I also think is really smart of her, so you guys can just look up Inkling Customs, and I'll just like promote her right here. She was also kind enough to let me have multiples of these to give to the guys, so they also have their own decks as well. And then we've got Tentacles-sama over there as I sleep on this couch, and we're gonna leave it at that. Sorry I keep showcasing, but I really want to show you this piece of fan art right here. Can you guys guess who that is? Like, check it out. If it doesn't click, I don't blame you because I didn't get it right off the bat, but that's just how good this fan art is. It's Anti-Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna show you guys my workstation. Oddly enough, this is actually probably like the least interesting part of the entire room. So I just use a Mac. It's really nothing special, and I just use Adobe Premiere Pro. I guess the reason this is probably the most uninteresting part of the video is because there's a lot of stuff here that I can't show you, or a lot of stuff that isn't really worth showing. I mean, other than the fact I have like 2 portable chargers because I travel a lot, so these come in handy. So this is also my mic that I use for like, you know, different projects. It's a Blue Yeti, and some of my plushies. You see this plushie? I just found out something last night that kind of like made me laugh. I took the tentacles and I was like, I'm scared. Oh, I also got this from Samurai Buyer. I actually want to show you guys something. Hi! So that's really all it for my studio. I'll just turn that off. So I guess that wasn't so bad. I don't know why I never really showed you guys. I guess it's because like I didn't think it was that interesting. But hopefully like this was just like a nice little chilled video. I don't know if you guys like learned anything about me from looking at my studio. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more anime and otaku related content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!